So check this out. Your nose is the only part of your body with a direct line to the part of your brain that stores every emotion you've ever felt. Like, every other sense has to knock first. Sight knocks, sound knocks, touch knocks. Smell just walks in. And it always brings something with it. You ever get ambushed by a smell? Not like, oh, that's nice. No, like full body shutdown. Like frozen in the middle of a supermarket, holding a tin of something you don't even need, because whatever is on that shelf just sent you somewhere you haven't been in 15 years. A person, a place, a feeling you forgot you still had. That happens to everyone and nobody talks about it. We're talking about... Wait, what? Wait, what? What are you doing? Why the hell are you not subscribed to the channel, bro? Why are you not giving a thumbs up? What?
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Excuse me. It just really gets on my nerves. Whatever. So, every sense you have has a journey it takes to your brain. Sight, sound, touch, taste, all of them travel through a part of your brain called the thalamus. Think of the thalamus as that one colleague who insists every single email goes through him first. Doesn't matter how urgent, doesn't matter how simple, everything through him. So he receives the information, figures out what it is, decides where it needs to go, and only then does it reach the parts of your brain that actually care. Your brain sees something scary, thalamus processes it, sends it to the right place, and then you feel fear. There's a delay, tiny, but it's there. And now smell? Smell doesn't do any of that. Smell is the one colleague who completely ignores the system everyone else follows, walks straight past the thalamus and delivers the information personally to the amygdala and hippocampus. The amygdala, that's your emotions. The hippocampus, that's your memories. No middleman, no delay, no processing, just a direct hit. Which is why when a smell catches you off guard, it doesn't feel like remembering something. It feels like being somewhere, fully, immediately, without choosing to go. And I know this isn't theoretical because it happened to me. I walked my niece into daycare one morning, stepped through the door, and something in that room just got me. Couldn't even tell you what it was. Some mix of paint and warmth and something I can't name. But I was gone. Fully, like completely gone. Standing in a daycare but somewhere completely different in my head. So gone that the caretaker had to tap me on the shoulder because she's been saying hello and I was just not there. No loading screen, no warning, a direct hit. That's what it does to you. Now here's the question that actually breaks my brain a little. Out of every single memory you have, last month, 3 years ago, that one thing you did in secondary school that you randomly think about at 2 a.m. for no reason, why does a smell almost always drag you all the way back to your childhood specifically? Because your brain during childhood wasn't just growing, it was building itself from nothing. At a speed so aggressive, it will never happen again for as long as you live. And the very first systems it chose to wire up, before language, before reading, before any of the stuff that actually helps you function as a human being, were smell, emotion, and memory. All three simultaneously, like from day one. They didn't just develop close to each other, they grew up tangled together, so deeply connected that your brain essentially treats them as one system. So, every smell you encountered as a child didn't just create a memory, it created a memory that came preloaded with exactly how you felt in that moment. The warmth, the safety, the specific kind of happiness that only exists when you're small and the world hasn't gotten complicated yet. Permanently attached, no way to separate them. So, when that smell finds you again 20 years later, your brain doesn't retrieve a memory like opening a file. It plays the whole thing back. Sights, sounds, feelings, people, all of it, in seconds. That's not nostalgia. That's your childhood reaching forward through time and tapping you on the shoulder. Okay, genuine question. What's yours? The smell that gets you every single time. Petrol, old wood, a specific food, something you can't even name but you'd recognize anywhere? Yes, you probably just thought of it, and something just moved in your chest a little, right? Now hold that feeling, because what I'm about to tell you next makes it even more interesting. A neuroscientist at Harvard once described the original human brain, before personality, before language, before everything, as essentially three things: a sense of smell, a sense of navigation, and a sense of memory. That's it. That was the whole operation. No humor, no creativity, no ability to spend 40 minutes choosing what to watch before going to bed. Just those three things, working together, keeping early humans alive. Which means your nose isn't just one of the five senses. It's the one the entire brain was originally built around. The senior employee, if you will. You know, the one who was here long before everyone else showed up. Scientists even gave a name to the moment when a smell ambushes you with a memory you weren't expecting. They call it the Proustian moment, after a French writer named Marcel Proust, who was sitting quietly one afternoon, dipped a small cake into his tea, and got completely floored by a memory of his childhood so vivid and so overwhelming that he spent the next several pages of his book just trying to put into words what hit him. Several pages for one smell from a cake. And no, he wasn't being dramatic. Well, he was French, so maybe. But his brain did exactly what yours does, what every human brain does, what it was literally built to do. Here's the thing that genuinely sits with me about all of this. A photograph can fade, a song can get overplayed until it means nothing. A video can feel distant, like watching someone else's life. But a smell? A smell can hand you back a person you thought you'd lost the feeling of. It can make you safe in the middle of a day that's been trying to destroy you. It can collapse 15 years in half a second. Not as a memory, but as a feeling so complete that for just a moment, you're not here, you're there. Research shows that memories triggered by smell carry more emotion than memories triggered by anything else. More than photos, more than music, more than video. And the reason is simple. Every other sense tells your brain what happened. Smell makes you feel how it felt then. And your brain, quietly, without making a single announcement, kept that for you. Every smell, every feeling, every person. Kept all of it right there, waiting for the right moment to give it back. So the next time a random smell stops you somewhere completely ordinary, a street, a shop, a room you've never been in, and suddenly you're somewhere else entirely, don't fight it. That's not your brain glitching. That's the oldest part of you reminding you of something worth remembering. Drop your smell in the comments, by the way. I'm really curious. That one that gets you every time. I want to read every single one of them. As always, be bold, be soft, but above all, stay human. I'm Wi-Fi, stay connected.